All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the weekly Skybits show. I hope everybody is doing okay. Is uh is everyone able to hear me, see me good on this? Just trying out. Got the new camera, so I gotta show out the new bling bling. Right? No? What? Anybody there in chat? You guys can see me and all that? Good. Okay. Everyone can see me. That's great. Uh, as you guys can see, this is the new camera. Okay, the new camera. So got it set up, man. Last week I couldn't get it set up, so I'm very happy. I'm very happy that I got it set up. It was a pain in the butt. It was a pain in the butt. I don't know why it was so hard for me to install a webcam on my computer. Ridiculous. So yeah, in fact, I actually had to upgrade my computer to use the webcam. Windows is so messed up, so messed up. Anyways, so a little bit of kind of a small update on my side. When markets are this low, or they've been this low for so long, I could understand, like, there's a lot of people out there, maybe they bought at the 68 or 69k, or anywhere in the 60 regions. You're probably feeling pretty bad, and now you're looking at Bitcoin just going up and down the 36 to 45k region. So you're kind of like, how I should say it, despondent, hope, a lot of optimism is gone, right? A lot of enthusiasm. But I'm telling you now, this is the perfect environment to try to accumulate. Okay, if you want to accumulate, this would be the better time. You want to accumulate when it's in a consolidation phase. Okay. And even though markets are like really low, don't um, don't make rash decisions. Like, there was a story. It's kind of an old story, but I think this is still relevant. Robinhood had a customer of theirs commit suicide because he thought he owed $1 million or something like that. And it was just like funds not being settled, and that made him just go die, right? So don't do rash decisions. If anything, if you guys may feel like that, that's when you need to walk away from your cell phone, walk away from your computer, walk away from all things electronic. Okay. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because a friend of mine was trying to commit suicide last night, and it's not market related. I didn't go over the details, but it's not always about trying to make money. Okay. You guys should definitely, if you haven't reached out to a friend, like some friends, definitely reach out to them. There's sometimes that I have thoughts about, a certain friend, or a certain, like, you think about your friends, but you never message them. Maybe take a time out and message them. And I messaged my friend, and I didn't even know he was in the hospital. And I was just like, where are you? And I can't get to him because I'm not family, so I can't even go see him. So that was a little bit, I was really sad about that. But if you think about your friends, is maybe a friend of yours that trades crypto or stocks, and maybe they're looking at their portfolio, and it's down 30% or 40%. Tell them, hey, we got the invasion. Like, think about it this way: COVID's up. The whole, flu, COVID. We kind of moved away from that now. So on the bright side, um, it's like one crisis and another crisis begins. Unfortunately, that's the way things kind of move on. But friends, family, always send out some love. Send some love to your friends. Okay, now is probably the best time to do it. It doesn't matter if your friends are Russian. It doesn't matter if your friends are Ukraine. Just send love to everybody. Okay, send love to all. Okay, send love to all. Okay. So I'm going to we'll talk about what's going on in the market. Okay. It looks like I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. I gotta share my screen. Share my screen. Share my screen. All right. Oh, okay. So we'll go ahead and take a look at what's going on in how is everybody feeling with all of these up and down swings. Okay, so I have a couple of explanation what's going on with what that is happening, because Bitcoin just 45 and here we going back down to 37, right? So in order for Ukraine, right, because they received Bitcoin donation, someone had to buy, right? Someone bought, and in order for Ukraine to use that Bitcoin, they have to sell the Bitcoin. So do you guys see what's going on? They're one country. Someone gives you Bitcoin, but if you want to use it, and if you're trying to supply a country, they have to, they got to sell stuff, they got to sell their Bitcoin to, so that they can use it for everyday life, right? Especially if it's to protect yourself. Okay. I don't blame what they're doing. So that is the possible reason why. Okay, Bitcoin just going up and then going down, because they gotta sell the Bitcoin to use the Bitcoin. Right? Does everyone understand? You buy Bitcoin so others can use it, right? Everyday life. Okay. All right, so that has put the market in extreme fear, but I'm saying this is kind of like a neutral sort of situation, right? This is a neutral situation. And of course, everybody is aware of, those poor Russians. They have to do banking. They have to do some form of banking, and it seems like maybe BTC or stable coins are a form of transacting daily. So that's just caused a couple of the swings in the market. So what I'm saying, I don't really think this is extreme fearful, as the fear index has put it here, but it kind of puts, for me, I kind of see this as more of a neutral mindset. So I do think that this is a little bit unjustified. I think people just got a little bit too excited, because, even I got a little bit excited. But for me, I think we're kind of in a more neutral territory, okay? And we can see, like, with Bitcoin dominance is kind of slowly creeping up there. So Bitcoin does need to make a move. Okay, and Bitcoin does need to make a move. It keeps stealing the spotlight because a lot of these altcoins cannot move for the love of God. For the love of God, it can't. These poor altcoins have to get punished left and the right until Bitcoin makes its move. So, anyways, Bitcoin needs to make its move, and it looks like I have some good news regarding that. Open interest for Bitcoin has been set low. Okay, open interest on Bitcoin has been low since Thanksgiving of last year. Okay, no one's interested. Nobody's interested in, like, too much buying. That's what it looks like on the futures market. And open interest is low. Okay, open interest is low. Dominance is going up. Okay, dominance is going up. Interest is low. Bitcoin longs. Okay, so if you are long Bitcoin, I don't know why you're long. Okay, I don't know why you're long. And the people who are short are making. This just popped up yesterday, by the way. Okay, BTC shorts are making or are creating a position. Okay, so if you are short, you are shorting basically halfway in the channel, and I'll show you guys the channel that I'm talking about. Okay, so Bitcoin longs, you guys are long too much. This is a lot of leverage on longs. Okay, nope. And it looks like if you're long, there's just been no closing of any position at all. Okay, I was watching this go up and up and up. Okay, and heaven forbid, we don't need to be going too long. Although this could be related to ETFs. Okay, could be related to ETFs, but I don't know the full story. Okay, I don't know the full story, but this is a lot of longs. Okay, this doesn't look good on long side. Short side, I'm a little bit more forgiving on you guys. I'm a little bit more forgiving, but still, shorts were killed at the 45,000, and that's what you see. You see these closeouts. They were killed, and it looks like they're trying to accumulate halfway in the channel. Okay, halfway in the channel, and we can see that, right? All right. So if you're creating a short position and you're here, I mean, it doesn't like it makes sense to open a short here, but to open a short here, I mean, unless you really see Bitcoin going guzzling down, that doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so I don't know if I want to be long, but I don't want to be short either, because this looks like just consolidation. Okay, because we are not trending down anymore. Okay, we're not trending down anymore. We're just going sideways. Does anybody remember what ETF? What could that be related to the ETFs? Okay, so ETFs. Okay, so ETFs, they are, how you could say, it's supposed to follow Bitcoin, right? So or altcoins, whatever it is. And what it is they open futures to make it match. Okay, I hope that helps answer that. Yeah. So we're just going sideways, guys. This is not I'm actually trying not to really trade right now in this range. Okay, I don't want to be trading. I don't want to say I hate trading, but I don't really like trading when we're going sideways. I would prefer to accumulate. Okay, I prefer to accumulate in sideways actions, because that's what the big boys are doing. Okay, so we have people who should be, I don't want to say people. I should say that we should be trying to accumulate the position, not sell, not buy and sell, or speculate, because I'm okay with what I do with the risk. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. Now, is anyone familiar with Fed funds? Okay, so Fed funds, trading sideways is too risky for me. Yes, I agree. Trading sideways is not fun. Trading sideways is half the time I'm right, half the time I'm wrong. So it's a 50-50, right? Okay, so back to Fed funds. Okay, so Fed funds. We already know that they already said that they're going to do rate hikes. Okay, they were going to do rate hikes, and then like the market would recover and all that, right? Now, what's that going to look? What is that going to look like? Well, you can see, I can zoom this in. But okay, what I want to first show is that they were raking heights. They were doing rate hikes here, 1995, and because they did rate hikes too high, it caused a recession. Okay, and we could see that because this shaded area here. Can you guys see this? Okay, so like this shaded area, that's a recession. Okay, these are recession. All these shaded areas, they're indicating recessions. Okay, all recession. Okay, and you could see every time they have to do this on a steady pace. They do it too rapidly, then recession, right? So what happens? When the recession, they eased up on their policy, right? They did the interest rates are going down, right? And then here you can see they did a rapid hike up, right? Rapid rate hike, and that led to a recession. Boom. They lowered the interest rate. Okay. All right. So we're looking at this, we can see rate hikes have been getting lower and lower, right? Every time they try to make it go up and they do a rapid increase, okay? Because they're talking about doing 3 or 4 rate hikes this year, okay? They keep talking about doing 3 or 4 rate hikes, but I kind of think it's a little bit hard to do rate hikes in an environment where we're not stable. And with the whole world going into chaos with, two prominent countries. Okay. But what I'm saying is this is not looking, we're in a very interesting time in our lives. Okay. Because every time there's a rate hike, the Fed has always lowered it. They've always have to lower it. And now we're right here at this point in time, and you can see there's no space. There's no space because everyone knows what happened here. Everybody knows what happened in March of 2020. Everybody knows. Okay, I don't have to tell you. He came out. Jerome Powell said we're gonna make zero basis points. Okay, zero overnight, right? Or overnight. And now they want to increase interest rates. Okay, they want to increase it because now the Fed policy has been too lax. So now they want to, it looks like the economy is recovering and la 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 la. But I'm just saying, like, I don't think they have much space. There's just no space. There's no space to really do rate hikes. And it's like going back in time. We're going back in time, back in it's like being in like 1955, right? Back then, you had here to 1955, you had a Fed that was fighting inflation, okay? And this other half from here to here is the Fed promoting, well, at least from here to here, promoting inflation, not fighting inflation at all. So, like I said, we're in a very interesting time, and I don't know how I feel about that because it looks, if we're going to be going back in time, again, we got to go back in time because, ironically, we're always just going to follow this pattern. Okay. Now, I do remember Shadow Rebel going out and he's talking about the inverse curve for the 10-year versus the 2-year. When you guys go to the bank, they always offer like savings rate or certificates of deposit, so CDs. So what it is you put in a deposit and they say if you lock it in for 3 months, we'll give you 5%. If you lock it for 10 years, we'll give you 10%, something like that. You know what I mean? What happens is when you put in shorter term, and the higher term is outpacing the shorter term, okay, in terms of interest rate. You don't want the low term interest rate to outpace the long term, okay? So what's going on is we're sharply right here. We just keep sharply coming down, okay? When this touches this line, you see this line here? This black line, okay? This black, do I need to zoom in? Here, I'll zoom in. Okay, this black line, okay? When it hits this black line, we can see the market do some bad moves, okay? Bad moves. We can see I don't want to say recession, but it looks like we could see a recession, okay? It could be. If when I won't say when this does happen, I'll be sure to tell you guys, but it just every time this line has hit, right? Every time you see this 10-year and this 2-year invert, recession. Every time 10-year, 2-year invert, recession. Inversion, recession. Inversion, we had a recession here, even though it was 1 month, okay? That's still a recession, okay? So we will definitely, if this keeps coming down at the rate that what's going on, we could see one coming, okay? It doesn't happen right away. It doesn't happen right away after the inversion, but it does happen shortly after, okay? It does happen shortly after. So food for thought. Food for thought. And maybe the dollar will just fall off the earth and we'll just all have to go on Bitcoin because this hyperinflation, even though they don't call it hyperinflation, is starting to take a toll. I'm seeing it all around the world. Okay. Well, not I can't say I'm seeing it around the world, but I'm seeing it definitely a lot in my community. So, just food for thought. I'm telling you, just hold on to your precious. Hold on to your precious Bitcoin. Okay. Hold on to precious Bitcoin. Okay. And we have, you guys, I'm not sure if you guys know, but oil is gone up the roof. Oil has gone up the roof in it looks like it's reaching all-time highs. It really does look like it's reaching all-time highs. See, this is the monthly chart. This is the monthly chart. And it's climbing up very fast to the 150 region. Okay, so you know, inflation, oil is real. Okay, and we see gold. Okay, I put this out here. This is when, you know, the whole shebang happened, and gold hit 2,000 for a little bit. Okay, it hit 2,000 for a little bit, and then just did nothing for 2 years. Okay, so what I would like to call this is accumulation. This is accumulation. Even though gold didn't do anything for 2 years, this is accumulation. Okay, this is the boring market. This is the boring market. Now gold has spiked up, and I really think that this is going to go higher. I really think that gold is going to go higher. I would not be surprised to see gold do, okay. I would not be surprised to see gold get to 2,100, 2,500. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. Okay. Not as high as Bitcoin right now, but not as high, like moves as fast as Bitcoin, but I could see it happening, something similar to like that. Okay. So it looks like the squeeze, if you guys are familiar, I've told you about the squeeze. It looks like the squeeze is going to fire up here. Okay. Markets are not looking good for US markets. US markets are not looking too good. Okay. SPY and NASDAQ not doing too well. Okay. But if you're a long-term investor, maybe you want to pick up some stocks. Okay, maybe you want to pick up some stocks. There's a couple stocks that I look at that I think maybe might be good buys. Maybe. Don't. Unfortunately, you might get unlucky like me. Okay, you might get unlucky like I get. Well, I don't know if I'm lucky or unlucky. I bought this before it IPO'd. It IPO'd and went up to 17, and I couldn't even get my shares yet. I couldn't even get my shares, and now it's down here. So basically, I'm riding it back up and down. But I have no plans on selling Vulcan. So I'm just saying, it's food for thought. So if you're a long-term investor, maybe you want to put some stuff in high growth stocks, okay? High growth stocks. Or like commodities, okay? Like commodities. Those are like for example, the world needs oil. The world needs wood. The world needs wheat, which is going through a hard time right now. Okay? So that's just some food for thought. Invest in things that are invest in like water. I think water. I don't know if you can. You got there. I'm pretty sure there's a water ETF out there, but like stuff that people need. Okay, and one of the things I think people will need is definitely going to be crypto. Okay, gold and crypto. Here we go. Someone says it. Right here. I love gold and crypto. Yes, I have gold and I have crypto. Okay, I have silver, and I also have startups. Okay, startups. Startups are you invest in early stage startups. Okay, so I do that too. So right now I don't do it anymore because I think startups are becoming overvalued. Okay. I invest at 20. Like I was investing when they were like, I still thought it was like they were okay, not getting too overvalued. But some of the startups, they're raising, every time they raise, their valuations go up and up and up, right? And you can't sell it. You can't sell the shares until there's a secondary market, which is still in the process of making, or until it gets listed on the public market, like the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange, right? So right now, from my point of view, it looks like startups are a little bit overheated. Okay, a little bit overheated because now it seems like big money is going into startups. Okay. But at the same time, we could say the same about crypto. So we're kind of in this everything bubble, unfortunately. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll take a look at what's happening on our charting stuff. We can look at Trader. It didn't share. Okay. So, like again, I don't know really what to tell you guys. This is not a time to be really trading, okay? This is not I would not be wanting to trade in and out right now, okay? I do like that we broke out of this, okay? We broke out of this downtrend, as you guys can see. We broke out. Now, we made this high up here, and then we had violence, and then we had people come in, and now they're selling it. Now the world has to start figuring out if they want Bitcoin. Okay, I think that is the next catalyst. Does the world want Bitcoin? When I say the world, okay, because this has become a big billboard. Okay, what's going on in Ukraine and Russia has become a big billboard across the world, including the flu, has become a big world billboard to figure out if you want crypto or not. Do you want to be a citizen? It should be this. This is the new advertisement. It should be, can you think beyond your border? Okay. Can you think beyond your border? And when I say think beyond your border, anything your, mom and dad, I don't want to say your mom and dad, but I should say your governor or your governess. If you have disagreements with them, are they always right? Do they make the right choices on your behalf, right? So this is where the world has to decide if they want to be free or not. Okay. I think that's the next catalyst. Do you want to keep your self sovereignty and I don't want to say make money, but at least have a safe place to store your value? Okay. That's kind of the narrative that I think that may be playing out. Okay. I think the world needs to understand what goes first. I think banking goes first out. Like when you mess up or something, then they freeze your assets, right? We seen this with Canadian. What did the government do? And they wanted to freeze assets. Now we're seeing this also with Ukraine and well, no, not Ukraine, but with innocent Russian people having their assets frozen, right? They're having innocent. I mean, we're talking about one person, but we got to talk about the entire country. What about the entire country? We got entire people out there who can't even buy food or rice or anything. That I think this thing and the sanctions is that it's like one country does it, so it's like, okay, if he does it, I'm gonna do it. That's I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that. Why one bad person an entire country has to be punished? That just. Anyways, so what I'm saying is this is where the world has to figure out if they want Bitcoin. Okay, that's what I want to say. The downtrend. Finally, the downtrend is over. Okay, the downtrend is over. Right now, we're in accumulation. Okay, and you can see right here. No, I should use the paintbrush. I'll use the paintbrush. Okay, so you see here. This is accumulation, and that corresponds with here. Okay. All right, so that means people are either doing two things. It's either going to be accumulation or distribution. Okay. Now, if we are accumulation, we can hit 50,000. We can hit 50,000 like no tomorrow. Okay. We can hit 50,000. Or if it's distribution, we can go back to 30,000. Okay. This sideways action is telling me that we can go in either direction. Okay. There's some good news. It looks like in a 3-day accumulation. Okay. A 3-day accumulation. If you guys can see on my chart, we get 3-day accumulation. We got one here. We got one here. And we had one. How come I can't move this? And we had one here. Okay. When I see 3-day accumulation, that's telling me that a big move is happening. And we can see that with the Bitcoin dominance. The Bitcoin dominance is kind of slowly creeping up. Now, I think it's creeping a little bit too fast. It should kind of go a little slower, but it's going a little bit too fast. So when this happens, right? Maybe when I don't know. To me, this means a big Bitcoin move is going to be happening. I can't tell you when, but a Bitcoin move will happen. Okay, so I think this is where people are gonna decide whether they want Bitcoin or not. Do you want Bitcoin at 30,000, or do you want Bitcoin at 70,000, or do you want Bitcoin at 100,000? Right? That is the question. How much do you want Bitcoin in? When do you want to buy it? Do you want to buy well, obviously, I'm not going to be able to buy Bitcoin at $1. That train has left the station, right? 1 day in crypto, 1 quarter in stocks. 1 day in crypto, 1 quarter in stocks. 1 day in crypto, 1 quarter in stocks. Yeah, I mean, it's good to have exposure to a diverse set of assets. Yeah, I agree. I I would love to have bought at $1. I didn't even know where to been able to buy at $1. All I remember was trade Bitcoin when I was younger. I remember when it first came out when I was like, I'm not gonna say my age, but I was young. I was just like, what is that? And it was, I don't know, it was just like there wasn't a lot of platforms available. There wasn't a lot of platforms. Now there's like, there's Gate, there's and all these other exchanges. There's all these other exchanges now, but at the time there was like one or like two. There wasn't a lot of places. There wasn't a lot of places. Now, now there's a lot of places. So, anyways, okay, back to what I think may happen. Okay, we're in this accumulation. Okay, we're out of the down. We're out of the down. Oh my God, we're out of the down. We're out of the down. Okay, we had this beautiful divergence. Okay, we had divergence in price. We had this line and this line, okay? We had divergence right here. Right here. And we had this price line pretty much stay the same, okay? This is a medium divergence, okay? Medium, so it's not very strong, okay? It wasn't a very strong, clear indication that, hey, we're going up, okay? But we are at least, the down has been suspended, okay? No more down. We're now just going sideways, okay? Now, from my point of view, I'm always going to be accumulating, okay? I'm just accumulating. And there's a couple of plays that I think are kind of good if you guys are interested. Couple plays, okay? Remember when I talk about that squeeze? How powerful are squeezes? I can't tell you enough. Look at this on the daily on Luna. Are you going to really tell me that squeezes don't matter? All right. Squeeze, powerful move up. Squeeze, powerful move down. Okay. These happen in all time frames, guys. They happen in all time frames. There's one right now on Luna on the 12-hour. Okay. This is the time I like to creep in. Oh my God, I sound like a creep. Creep in. Okay. You creep in, you put your bids at the low ball. Okay. Because price is just going to do nothing but go up and down like a candy cane. I shouldn't say candy cane. I should say like a trampoline. There, trampoline. It goes up and down like a trampoline. When you're jumping on a trampoline, price just goes up and down like a pinball machine. Oh, there we go. Pinball machine. That's what I should have said. You know? What's that game? The little ball or thing, it goes up and down, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to keep it like the ball from going down. You know, like it's just a pinball. Like it just goes up and down, you know? So the question is like, do you get all the pieces up there, or does the ball get too fast and then it drops? You know, that one game. I don't remember the name. I'm pretty sure somebody remembers. Big things happening in Luna. Yeah, Luna. Big thing. Luna's an amazing ecosystem, guys. It's UST has pretty much. I can't believe it. I've seen UST go in like Thorchain is going to integrate UST. Phantom is going to start using it. Matic is doing the wrapped version. If there UST is almost everywhere, guys. It's quickly integrating into all the other blockchains. So good to see Luna getting out there. Okay. Now, so if you want to accumulate Luna, you're at a good point if you're interested on the 12-hour, okay? Just letting you guys know. I don't want to, if you're bullish, this is a good region, okay? If you're bullish. And we're seeing a curve. We're seeing a curve going back up here. So it's like a lot of blood has stopped. And then, like you guys can see, every time this RSI goes down, it goes up, and then it's just kind of stayed there. And there we go, right? It stayed up. And if you go zoom into the 4-hour, this is where you guys could see divergence. You get divergence here. Price hits this $45 wall, and then the RSI goes down. This was a signal for you guys to, close out your position. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, you see price hitting this $45 wall, okay? And the RSI is going down. Then we have this squeeze, right? Well, you don't know where it's going, but when you see RSI going down, you should be preparing for the worst, right? So now we are, it looks like it wasn't a huge sell-off or anything, because this is just the 4-hour. The 4-hour squeezes are not as strong as like a daily squeeze, okay? 4-hour is not as strong as a daily squeeze or 12-hour, okay? But we can see that Bitcoin is in a daily squeeze. As you can see, it's in a daily squeeze. It's in a 3-day squeeze. And when you see this you see how this curve, this is on the scholastic RSI. We could be seeing a little reversal. And that reversal it's going to do two things. It's going to either break 45,000 and make a new all-time high. Or I don't want to say new all-time high. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said all-time high. I'm sorry. I took that back. It's going to hit this 45,000 wall, either break through or not. Okay? Or it's going to hit 45,000 and we'll just go back down here, back to this region. Okay? So if you were long, this would be a better time for you to be long than it would be for you to go short. Go short here. Okay? When you're wrong, you're wrong. Except that you're wrong. Okay? And don't get me wrong. I get wrong all the time. Okay? The better course is to correct your wrong. Okay? Don't be a hero. Don't be a hero. Just be patient. Let the chart play out for you. Okay? I'm bullish. I'm accumulating. If Bitcoin goes up here, I'm not selling. Okay? If it I may actually sell a small position, but not like nothing crazy. Okay? Short-term trades, I would be selling around here. But I think we may accumulate a little bit longer. Okay? So I would not be surprised if we stay in this range for another week. Okay? Just letting you guys know. I think we will stay in this range for like possibly another few weeks. Okay? This is not always bad. That's not always bad. Okay? It depends how rough what happens there in other countries. Okay? I just imagine that we're just going to go from 47 to 45 for next couple times. And now, the only thing this is just my thought. I'm not trying to be a financial advisor, okay? I'm not trying to be a financial advisor, guys, for you guys. The only thing that I could see that can pull Bitcoin down further, okay? Really down further, because there's a lot of people talking. There's some people saying Bitcoin is going to go down to 20,000, right? The only thing I can see Bitcoin going to 2,000 or to 20,000 as if there's World War III. Okay? That's the only way I can see Bitcoin going to 20,000. Okay. Will we go there? Then that's when all bets are off. Okay. All bets are off at that point. But that's the only way I could see Bitcoin going to 20,000. Okay. I don't think we're going to enter World War. I mean, come on, guys. World War is like so 50, 60 some years ago. That's old. Let's be civilized humans and talk. All right. No, let's end the violence. That's what Bitcoin was made for, to be peaceful. To be peaceful. To be peaceful. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take any questions that you may guys have. Baby Doge is the best crypto. How is Baby Doge? I can't even see it on the chart. It's still 1 penny. You can't even see it on the chart. Oh my goodness. Sheep. Oh. Sheep hasn't done anything. Sheep has just gone down. Sheep has just gone down. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Sheep's not moving. It's not moving. But yeah, I wouldn't be buying. I don't know about buying it now, but it is, sheep is more, I don't want to say better than Doge, but better than Doge in some cases, because they're trying to actually be better than Doge. Doge, didn't the developer leave or something? So Sheep is, in my opinion, much better than Doge. Okay. What can you buy? I guess you can charge your car with a Tesla. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, interest rates hikes will decrease the money supplies, but I doubt they'll pause the printer. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting what they do, because like the dollar is, from my point of view, it's just like how we can. It's going to be a big wake up call. What will happen? Like, will the world realize that they want fiat money? Like, when I say fiat money, are they going to want the US dollar, or are they going to want a new reserve currency? And that reserve currency potentially can be Bitcoin, right? And, Bitcoin has an ecosystem already around it. We have Ethereum, we have Luna, we have Solana, we have an ever growing of ecosystem of growth, right? Why did people go to the United States to begin with? Because there was opportunity. What does opportunity mean? Well, there's growth happening, right? You can invest in companies and stocks and stuff like that, right? And grow the same way with the country, right? Do you think we are hitting the 200-week moving average? This is the 200 moving average. We're well below. Yeah, that's a 200 moving average. Weekly. Okay, weekly. I'm sorry. Oh, how come it's not showing? It's not showing on my thing. That's interesting. But yeah, we're below all moving averages, it looks like. I'm pretty sure I don't know where the 200-day, but I'm pretty sure it's like probably still up here. Those CDs certificates are a bad deal compared to crypto and DeFi. Agreed. Much agreed. I think everyone, and that's what's going to draw people into crypto. They're going to definitely go into DeFi, right? And the better, this is the kicker part. The better DeFi is, right? The better the DeFi, the better DeFi it is, the more you don't need your bank. The more you don't need your bank. Okay, the more you don't need the bank. I think the only problem right now in crypto is on and off ramps for fiat without KYC, right? Time to find new energy sources already. Yes, I agree. I agree. Every watt of energy is worth fighting for than taking people's lives. Yes, I agree. I would much fight for energy than, taking up arms or anything. Big things happening in Luna. I hope we'll stay there. Do you guys have any questions for any charts you guys want to see? For now, I'm just accumulating. I wouldn't really I wouldn't recommend really trading up or down right now at this point. Okay, if you're gonna be trading anything, just stay short term trading. But if you are an investor, try doing long term. Long term. Long-term investing. Okay. Long-term. Okay. Long-term stuff. King Sheep. What has King Sheep been doing? King Sheep is below its IDO or IEO. Okay. I don't have any comment for King Sheep. King Sheep is down. Okay. It's 95% has lost its value, or it's lost a lot of value. So not 94, 95, whatever. Can I come back? I don't know. I don't play meme coins too much. Okay, they've always been quick trades for me. So you guys can always give it more time, but this is a powerful downtrend, guys. This is a powerful downtrend. So yeah, this is the reason why I don't play meme coins. But I understand that there's a lot of people that do like to play meme coins, and I don't blame you. Okay, but you gotta play meme coins the correct way. Okay, you gotta be at least able to buy and sell it. At least being able to buy and sell it. King Sheep is very young It is still a young project. Can we take a look at Near? Yeah, sure. I love looking. I like looking. I like it when you guys ask me about charts. I like it when you guys ask me about charts. Near's doing good. Near is just hanging out. It's all the altcoins are just hanging out, waiting for Bitcoin. Okay, they're all just waiting for Bitcoin. I don't see anything on the 3-day chart. Yeah, it looks like it's good. It may do a small reversal. Maybe hit the $10 or $11 region and then maybe come back down. So like I said, accumulation. I try to accumulate. Don't sell. Accumulate. So near looks like it's just kind of hanging out. The RSI is kind of on the down. Yeah, it may do a turn here soon, but yeah, it's actually doing quite well. Let's see. Yeah, if it can hold this, if it can hold it, I'll be fine. Okay, if it holds, if it doesn't go below the 9, like if you're bullish, okay, if you're bullish, you don't want it to go below like this region, right? So accumulate every time it hits this 9. Like I would be accumulating when it gets to this like 940, 950 region, okay? And if you want to sell for like, you know, because we don't know how long we're going to be in the sideways phase, right? Then this is your wall, okay? This is your wall. That's your wall of resistance, right? So you can buy and sell like that way, okay? If you're, you know, if you're just trying to make in and out profits, okay? If you're in and out profits. Or you can do octopus. Okay, you can always do octopus, which is built on the near protocol, by the way. Yeah, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for octopus to break out to do anything. Okay, when near starts moving, octopus is going to be moving. So if near moves, like for example, 30%, I can expect octopus to move 60%. Okay, just food for thought. Food for thought, right? We're seeing this also in Luna. Okay, we're seeing this in Luna. Luna didn't really move, right? It didn't really move for a while, right? But then anchor started moving. Anchor started to move. Look at that. Anchor move. All this is moving. And Mira protocol. Right? They were moving, but like because Luna is it did its huge move, usually the ecosystem follows after. So for example, if near protocol moves, we can expect that the altcoins within the near ecosystem to also move. Okay, so that I do like octopus. Okay, well another coin that that I am looking at is symbiosis. Okay, symbiosis. It's basically like Thorchain, but it's like the liquid provider. So it's not doing so hot. I've been trying to get in on this, and you guys can see it did a 12-hour squeeze, and it fired down. So I was just like, oh, gotta get out of this, right? Have a tight stop loss, right? So I'm waiting for this to consolidate before I actually start jumping back in, okay? Because you don't want to be caught off guard. You want to accumulate, but when you're wrong, you're wrong. You know, you gotta accept. So I do GRT. What is that? Graph token. Downtrend, just downtrend. Yeah, it doesn't look good for the graph right now. When it breaks this trend, guys, when it breaks trend, keep your trading simple. When it breaks trend, all right. It looks like it may break trend. If it breaks trend, buy you want to buy the breakout, right? Buy it here, and then, you reduce your risk. You know what I mean? All right, GRT. Well, I'll take another one if you guys have. Any more questions? Neil? Someone's asking about Neil right now is in the top coins with Chainlink. Neil. All right, so it's in a daily consolidation. It's in a 3-day consolidation. This consolidation looks a lot like it looks a lot like Bitcoin. This chart looks a lot like Bitcoin. Do you guys agree? It looks a lot like Bitcoin. So I would wait for this RSI to come down here before I think about buying, okay? And hopefully this is still in a squeeze. If this is still in a squeeze and this RSI comes down, I'll take a jab. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom in on the daily, right? You zoom in on the daily, and then you can zoom in on the 12-hour for a possible signal. So it's saying on the 12-hour, it may be a good time to jab, but I want a more clear signal. So I'll wait for the daily. I'll wait for the daily RSI on the Scholastic to come down a little further before trying to start and jumping in, okay? Because this could fire down on me. This is a strong downtrend, guys. I don't think you want to go with the trend, not against the trend. All right, go with the trend. The trend is your friend until the end. All right. I'll look at Cardano. Cardano has had a rough time. It's essentially just, it's being beaten up. A lot of people are starting to hate on Cardano. A lot of hate on Cardano, but Cardano's just, it's just, I don't know how to say it. It's just full of academics that just, they're trying to get this. I'm just saying they're kind of a group of whole bunch of perfectionists, right? They're perfectionists. They want to get it right the first time, because Cardano's their baby. Downtrend, it's just downtrend. 3-day squeeze, all down. Yeah, I think I saw I showed the 3-day squeeze with you guys last week, but yeah, you could see down. So this could be falling further down if Cardano if Bitcoin goes down further, or World War III happens, then we could be going down right here. Okay. So just be careful when you're doing Cardano. If you're just accumulating, then you shouldn't worry about price. Don't worry about price if you're into Cardano. They're just they're just trying to get it right the first time. We have to give Cardano a chance. Okay, I have to give them a chance, but I understand people are very impatient with Cardano, but Cardano's not bad. Cardano's not a bad project. Okay. Cardano's a good project. It looks like it does need a pump, but before we get to doing any kind of pumps, Cardano needs to do nothing but go sideways. That's all it needs to do. Just go sideways. It doesn't stop falling off a cliff and just go sideways. That's all Cardano has to do. It doesn't need to go down or it can just stay up and down. It needs to stop falling off a wedge. Okay. All right, so that looks that's about it, guys. One of the coins that I'm actually accumulating is actually Vader. I was looking at this back at back at 8, You guys can ignore this. Stop sign. I got stopped out a long time ago, but that was for a short-term trade. Okay, that was for a short-term trade. But it's at a very crucial low. It's really low. I'm trying to, you can see I'm still trying to buy more. Okay, I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm trying to buy more. Okay, so I'm just patiently waiting for Vader to come back up. Okay, and I'm really trying to play it safe too, because this can go lower, of course, right? So I'm accumulating Vader as much as I can. Okay, and I'm putting like small bets in, like 5 here, just trying to accumulate. Okay. What is Vader? Looks like my kind of buy. We can. I've done some. You can find videos about Vader. It has three of the best things going on in DeFi right now. People is a good short. People. Oh yeah, People is such a sad project. Such a sad project. Yeah. I don't know if it's a short right now. Preparing for. It might be a good buy to play it up here, maybe. Okay. On the daily, looks like it may ready to go fire up. But you have a very short stop loss here, so not bad. I would try to play this a little bit long to here, to the 10. And you can put a second one here, but I don't think I don't know if I'll go up there. I don't consider People to be a very popular project. Okay, so be careful when you're shorting. But you are right. This is a very strong downtrend. It's actually more like a chop, but this is the overall downtrend. I see what you're looking at. Short here. Short here. Don't short there. Short here. Okay. Let's go, people. All right. That's the end of I have to end the stream. Okay. You guys take care. Reach out to your friends, to your loved ones, and always send love. Okay. Always send love, and you guys have a good one. Okay. I'll see you guys next week. Stay tuned. Shadow Rebel's gonna have his stream tomorrow. Make sure you go, guys, catch that. I'm curious to see what he's gonna. I bet he's gonna talk about oil. He's gonna talk about oil. You watch. He's gonna talk about oil at least one time. All right. So you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. I hope this was useful, and I hope you guys have a good day. And you guys are good. You guys rock. So